England football finished Palace 0, Liverpool 0. I'm here with Tristan. I don't, good point. Positive performance. We need to talk about. We're going off the bat. We need to talk about our striker, Mateta.
He's terrible. He wouldn't even get in a non-league side with the way he plays. He's useless. That miss. The only reason why it's not one of the misses of the season is because it clipped the crossbar. He's dead.
I'll still put it there as one of the misses of the season. It was terrible.
No, it was. I mean, just hit it low. He smashes it and it goes over the bar. So it clips the bar and goes over. He should have come off at half time. I don't know what. Vieira, what's up with him making all these substitutions late, man? It's like, he doesn't act quick. Honestly, he doesn't act quick. I mean, I'm going to be honest. We'll talk about the game. I thought we were the better side. Liverpool 100%. Were crap.
Liverpool
absolutely crap. That's one of the worst Liverpool sides I've seen since Brendan Rodgers was in charge. And what was that, nearly, 8 years ago? Do me a favor. They were terrible. We should have won that game.
100%.
But the disappointing factor is we had no shots on target again. We hardly created much, especially in the second half. We did well in the first half with the Mateta miss and the other headers that went wide. But there's no composure in our finishing. There's no quality in our final third. It's the same thing. It's boring. You know, I say the same thing week in, week out. Before the kickoff, I went in there and I was just standing there. I was tired. I just wanted to go home. I didn't want to be there. And after watching that, is that what we got to pay, 30 to 50 quid for, just to watch that crap? It's embarrassing, Rich. It wasn't a brilliant performance. It wasn't a bad performance. But our quality, just shows and highlights the reason why we're in this predicament and the reason why we got 1 win in 13 and the reason why we can't score the goals, because we got shitty strikers in our team. And it pisses me off, man. It's gotten to the point where I've got no confidence in us even scoring a goal, let alone having a shot. I mean, we didn't have shots on goal. We didn't have a shot on target today. It's just repetitive. It's not good enough, man. I'm fed up with it, honestly.
No, you're right in saying that. Having 0 shots on target is dreadful. And I think it's even worse because of the fact that they were clear chances that we had. On a positive note, I tell you what, Michael Elise tonight was phenomenal.
He was brilliant. He wasn't the only one though. Sambi Lokonga was an absolute baller. The composure and the confidence he's got. He reminds me a bit of Conor Gallagher, a little bit. With just that he drives a bit. He drives that midfield. He's very good alongside Doucouré. I know he had a bit of an injury to Doucouré. I hope it's not that bad, but he played well as well, Doucouré. A bit sloppy sometimes with his passing, but he's done what he's done well all season, doing the dirty work, putting 100% in each game. That's all we can ask for. I thought Ayew was useless. Rubbish, schlup, shambles, should have gone off at half time. Eze came on and Edouard. What did they do? Nothing. Eze was disappeared. He disappeared, man. He was just completely lost. You could see why he's on the bench, because he came on, he had a chance to step up because Liverpool were terrible. They played like a mid-table team. You had 2 mid-table teams out there on the pitch pretty much. I mean, Liverpool were at 9th, 10th, I think, with somehow 12th in the table. How we are, I won't know. But I mean, we should have done so much better. We should have been a bit more positive. Felt like at times we sat too deep. We didn't press. We would press for 1 second and sit back and just jog around like for a stroll in the park. There was no sort of effort. There was no sort of drive. There was no sort of I don't know. It was just really sort of weak, and we were a bit naive. Hence to why we aren't walking away with 3 points. I'll get onto the referee quickly. That referee
Terrible.
should be banned. Should be banned for refereeing not just Palace games, but a Premier League game between now and the end of the season. Biased to Liverpool. Yeah. He was a Scouser dressed in black. That guy was just the referee was just absolutely disgraceful. The last minute as well with that corner, that should have been he blew for the corner, Rich. He blew for the corner.
And then all of a sudden it's game over. It was just mental.
What's that about? If that was at Anfield, if that was at Liverpool down where I was sitting, he would have given a corner. 100%. And who knows what would have happened. It's absolutely shocking. They're taking the mick out of us, man. They've got no respect for Palace whatsoever, and I'm fed up.
We've never got the run of the We've never got the run of the green with the referees. Man of the match for you, Tris.
Lokonga all day was brilliant, absolutely superb. But the performance overall from the team, like I said, it wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't bad. But there's a lot to work on. And I'm sorry, I know I'm going to say this, but if we had Wilf in that team, we would have won that 2-0 because they were shocking. He is the only player that can get us out of this mess, Wilfried Zaha. Attacking wise, we got a good defence, I'd say. We got a decent midfield with Lokonga Amada and McCarthy back as well, especially in that squad, means a lot to us.
Yeah.
But going forward, he's got to fix up quickly. If I was Vieira, do you know what I would do? I would call Raksak and Kamani Gordon, because they would do miles better than Edouard, Mateta and Ayew combined. It's as simple as that. That is our only way that we could potentially start scoring more goals, Rich. It's the obvious option and the most logical option, to be precisely honest.
Tristan, it's always a pleasure with you, man. Listen,
Always, man.
up the Palace.
Take care, up the Palace.